Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Season 7 at LSA, Round 7, Austria. Yeah, at the Red Bull Ring. I'm going to leave you guys with the desktop audio for the next little while, just a little background music, and we'll be with you guys soon. So we've got the grid lined up, got it ready, and we're ready to go in about 3 minutes' time, so please bear with us and have a little listen to some music while we roll through the driver lineups. As you can see, Front still topping the pops over there, Cheddar chomping at the bit right 1 point below. As you can see the rest of the numbers over there, and I'll just cycle through these as we go. So bear with us for another couple of minutes and we'll be back. Ciao. Right, and we're A for away. Gonna kill the desktop, the background music over there as we start getting ready slowly but surely. And Stan joining us. Yeah, hoping for some good racing tonight. Yeah, Francis Granddad tuning in. Ooh, it's looking a little bit grey over there, but we'll have to see how that one pans out. Let me take off the track logo. There we go. We missed you last week, and Stan. Yeah. So drop a message over there if anyone's busy listening to us on the stream over there. Any predictions for tonight's race? We've obviously got the sprint race first, so no qualifying tonight. So Gunner is starting on pole position, then Spinnekop, then Scully, then OA Glitch, then Mamunga, then Blade Brian, then Gems, Convoy, Lamb Royal, Fricky Matthews, Trey, LSA Whistler, TC Drum, Baby Boy, It's Midas, Skylar Sims, who I've now learnt is actually a dude. Sorry, Skylar. Thank you. I got that confirmation the other day. Then Cheddar, then France, and then the reserve driver JPS. I think JPS is a new addition to us all. But we only have 19 drivers on the lineup tonight. So it's going to be an interesting one to see what happens in the championship. So just a quick little run through, and we'll go through the drivers championship over there. So Gunner and Spinnacorp and Skilly getting a good chance to try and improve on the points over there. Mayring obviously out for tonight, couldn't make it. So yeah, but it's going to be an interesting fight from France and Cheddar all the way at the back, along with Skylar and Midas and Baby Boy and TC. I think it's going to be a very interesting race. It's only 12 laps of the sprint race, so yeah, I think everyone's pretty much going to go into the mediums. It's looking a little bit grey. Last night in T2 we had a clear sprint race, but then we had a very intermittent rain sort of around lap 20 of the race. Boatsy, hey babes. Wat sê jy, papa? Okay, so old Reno is in the house over there. He had I think a pretty good race last night. Welcome. So yeah, I think around about lap 20 or so we ended up getting a little bit of rain, and yeah, that caught a whole lot of guys out. I'm not even going to go into all the issues that I had. Convoy saying something about saw 2020 check-in channel and got flashbacks. So, something taking him down. Cassie Dippenaar, hey Jerry, lekker om die reis saam met julle te kyk. Ja, lekker, welkom Cassie. So, yeah, putting your assist, your stream is spinning. Hey, too soon, Boatsy, too soon. Guys must learn to challenge yourselves. None of this racing lines and traction control and ABS and all the nonsense. Race like me, cockpit view, noses. Come on. You guys can do it. Makes it challenging, makes it fun. So yeah, I think 12 laps over here for the guys is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I don't know quite how it's going to go for France and Cheddar and Skylar from the back over there, but they'll definitely improve a little bit. The times around here are probably going to run in at 104s. The race pace will probably run around about the 105, 106s for these chaps. Oh shucks, and I'm so busy chatting to you guys, I forgot to say yes, let's get going. So yes, at sorry guys, T1 reserve, let's go. Rightio. What the heck is going on with my tablet now? Rock and roll. Switch that off, and we are going to go back to come on, there we go, and we should get the countdown happening shortly. There's the countdown happening over there. Right, thanks Franz for reminding me on that one, and good luck everybody. Right. It's lights out and away we go. Right. Who to sit with? Let's go into the front over here and see what's happening on the skilly side of life. Oh, major congestion. There's already chaos over there. Whoa, leave him all there. Guys. Whoa, little something over there right at the back. Little love taps. Swapping the paint. Okay, anyway, 2 abreast into the first corner. Let's see over here. Does everyone get through this corner relatively unscathed into T3? T2, I mean. Oh, let's see now into T3. Still everybody a little bit wild, settling in a little bit more as those tyres warm up. But yep, so far Gunner is setting a lovely little pace out front over here. Fantastic. As we start going into the second lap shortly, coming through sector 3, the penultimate corner over there, and into the final corner, and Gunner is setting a lovely little pace out front over there. 109 already on the first lap. Well done. Okay, so let's just have a look as we all approach over here. Everyone's looking relatively okay. Everything's settling down to a mild panic. So, Bloomy Blossom saying, let's go Midas. Got various supporters. Reino saying, France is Eyster. Cassie saying, Tjerabiki for Soir France. Whoa! As we see Gunner going the wrong way over there. I was so busy reading the chats, I forgot to see what Gunner ended up doing there. And there comes Brian, about to pass him, and he does. Right. So they've dropped to the back a little bit. We've got Skilly that's now leading the race. Hunting him down. Lamb Royal is really coming up nice and quick. He's already up 6 positions now. Make that 7 positions with a nice clean overtake. Beautiful. Beautiful. He's got a blistering pace out front over there. Seems to really like this track. Conboy up 4 places. He really needs to improve quite a bit on this season. He's been doing not that great this season so far. He's missed a few races. And you see 105 times getting set already. I wonder if we might actually see a low 105, high 104 in the race. Let's see what ends up transpiring. As we see, there's a little fight going on there. Nice room left between TC and Fricky. Very nice, very nice. Franz made it past JPS, so he's now up 5 positions into 13th. Nice clean overtake. Where's Cheddar at? Where's Cheddar at? Here's Cheddar over here. He's cooking along, up 8 positions. Midas up 7. Wonder what the rain forecast is for today. When I look at those clouds in the distance over there, I think that's going to be a little bit of an interesting one as well. So, where is the action at? Conboy is currently sitting over there. I think he'll pretty much take Skilly shortly. Lamb Royal, the new leader, moved up 8 positions. Cheddar with a 105.720, but I think those lap times will drop as we get on in the race. And someone's dropping. That's Skilly. No, Skilly. What happened? Ah, man. Unlucky. Down 12 positions now. Oh, this is just helping the likes of TC and Midas and Cheddar and all of that come up even more. Lamb Royal still doing a nice commanding take out front. Just trying to see. Several fights happening all over the place. That's France up another spot over there as he goes past Skylar. And whoa, trying to go up the inside over there of Baby Boy in a very, very precarious spot to try and attempt that. Gems is going around the outside of Skylar, makes it stick. Beautiful move. Running on the tail of France over there. Whoa, a little bit of chaos into that last corner, and here comes France with a little bit of DRS. Thought about it up the inside, decided against it. Thought I'll rather come down the main back straight over here, and then I will make my move nice and clean. Goes up the inside, Gets the braking point right. Whoa! As we see gems going through as well. And there is a little bit of contact over there between the Alpines. I think the Alpines and the Ferrari. But anyway, France makes the move. He makes it stick. Gems came with him. And they've gotten past Baby Boy as well. So, France up into 10th. Cheddar just taking Spinnacorp over there. We're right on board with Spinnacorp. Midas up into 6th. Ooh, caution in sector 2. Somebody went a little walkabout. I think just went a little bit wide. Nothing too hectic. Convoy is your new leader so far. I mean, this is just an exciting sprint race over here. Wow. Let's just do this. Oh, interesting tyre choices over here, guys. Convoy is on a set of hards, but clearly those set of hards is really working for Convoy, because he is absolutely flying with those. Lamb Royal is battling to keep up with the mediums. Got a little bit of ERS and DRS going and doesn't make it happen. So very interesting that we are seeing so many hard tyres. TC on the hards, France also on the hards, and then naturally the softs of Baby Boy and Gunner. They've obviously pitted for a little bit of new wings. I know the feeling. I pitted 4 times last night for new wings. It was great. My race engineers loved me big time last night. Also pitted once and put on the wrong tyres. Instead of mediums, I put intermediates on, so that wasn't very pleasant either. So yeah, we forget about last night's race because it was a one. But back into the action. Let's see. That's the tyres. Penalties so far, because this is going to become interesting, because now Lamb Royal's come through, but he's got a 3-second time penalty to serve. So Convoy should really just kind of chill there, but I know that he wants to try and break away, because Fricky Matthews is now on his tail, as is Trey coming up fast and TC Drum. So yeah, whoa, that is nice and tight like a tiger. Yoo, puppy! Convoy is hungry for this one. Right, ooh, little Tokyo drifting over there. Lamb Royal's going to get another 3-second time penalty, I can see it. Right. Exciting times. Where's the next fight going down? It's amazing. The front 5 have actually broken away by almost 2 seconds. So Cheddar's got a little bit of clean air in front of him, but he is dropping back quite considerably. If you drop out of the DRS zone here, it is sometimes a bit difficult, especially if you guys are running the same setups. Lamb Royal dropping 3 places as Fricky says, thank you very much. Wow. Ooh, little ding ding. Little rubbing happening over there between the Ferrari, the Aston and the Haas. Baby Boy with the 105.4. So I think we might actually see a high 104 tonight. It would be really exciting to see. Okay, so these 3 are just swapping their positions the whole time. I just don't know where to swap to next. I'm just going to stick with the front 5 over here, guys, if you wouldn't mind, because I think it's going to get quite interesting. Cheddar has made up that 1 second again, so he's now back within the DRS. So he will now catch up right to the back of Midas. So the hunt is on. France battling a little bit to get past Spinnacorp a bit further back. As we see, here comes TC and Midas having a little bit of a go. Let's see, they're nice and tight through there. Whoa! The Mercedes goes a little bit wide and TC goes, Midas fighting another lap. Although TC just got pinged over there with, did he just get pinged with a penalty? Oh, okay, so he's got the 3-second penalty. That's going to hurt him now. Oy, oy, oy. So easy to get the penalties on this one, guys. This track is very unforgiving when it comes to the penalties. Right. second. Okay. Just trying to see. A glitch with a 3-second time penalty. Now everyone's getting them. And that is Skilly asking for an invite. So Skilly has obviously gone and dropped off. Apologies, guys. Let's just try and get Skilly back on board again. Right, there's your one invite over there, Skilly. I think I can only do another one, and then that is it. As Midas comes up into 4th place, along with Trey. Trey also getting past TC, but TC says, not today, Sonny. I'm going to keep that line, and I'm going to go up the inside of Midas. Oh, that was tight. Gave each other enough space there. Midas keeping that position, fighting really hard, but by them fighting like this, they're just letting the other guys get away from them in the front over there. So yeah, that is going to definitely do a little bit of damage to their hopes for the podiums, especially for TC with that time penalty and Land Royal with that time penalty. Ooh, as TC goes wide again, he's going to get pinged. It's going to be another 3-seconder soon. Need to be careful, don't push too hard. Here comes Cheddar. And Cheddar and France. Whoa, right over here. Let's see. As we go on board with France, we'll get a nice little view as we go into turn 2 over here. Whoa, 3 abreast. Vamonos. Whoa. Ferrari gets munched. Unfortunately, Trey losing out in about 2 or 3 positions as TC makes way for his teammate, France. Doesn't want to get too involved in hurting the championship standings over there, but he'll sit and catch a nice little toe over here behind France as France hunts down Cheddar. Cheddar taking a very defensive line so far. Doesn't want France coming through, and France definitely has pace on those hards. So this is going to get interesting still as we have the last final lap coming through. Convoy now checking out, almost a second ahead. Can he break that DRS? Yes, he's just... Oh, he was about to break that DRS over there. Oh, caution 6-3. Skylar just pranged out. Oh no, Skylar. Unlucky. Let's see when baby boy comes past. Where did Skylar go off? Oh man, okay. Skylar's already been removed off there. Anyway, back to the action. Oh, these 4 are really tonking it out. Cheddar and France really hungry for it. Midas is getting caught up in that one. Gets mugged. The Mercedes getting mugged by a McLaren and a Red Bull. And France makes the move and through on Cheddar. Wow. Okay, so into the final little sector. This is over so quick with these 1 minute and 5-second lap times. So we got Convoy coming through. This is his to lose. Second last corner. Into the last corner he goes. And that is Convoy, Flicky, Land Royal, Midas, Cheddar. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Wow. Okie dokie. That was exciting. Race control, 3-second time penalty for a glitch. Okay, he's near the back end over there, so it's going to hurt him a little bit, but not too much. Wow, okay. I better get ready to snappity this little bad boy over here. Okay, so hopefully all these guys pay attention and none of them go and leave the lobby. They must stay within the lobby. So when we restart, I'm just going to leave the track screen on a little bit, just so that we have all of this as needed. I need to take a screenshot of this quick. We will be back shortly, guys. I'm just going to try and get everything set up for the main race. Shucks. So there's the one. Let's just go and let's go across and down. Ooh, let's get the last ones over there. Right, so I need to just quickly drop off the stream, so I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of music. Let me just get the race director for the stream quickly with all the incidents. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to leave you guys with the track logo in the meantime, a little background music, and I'm just going to head off and get grids done. Be back in a bit. Right, everybody, we got 5 minutes to go. We've just finished doing the grid setup, and we'll be back in action shortly. So please bear with us for another 5 minutes. Do your bathroom breaks, etc., etc. I know I'm going to, and I'll be back in a bit. Right, and I'm back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here. That's that look upon your face. And that is why I stay behind the screen over here and I don't sing, because I can't sing. Lovely. So that was the drivers' teams, all of that lovely stuff. And any predictions on this one? I mean, after what we ended up seeing over there with that magical performance of Cheddar and France tearing all the way from the back end over there through, I think France is starting on the second row of the grid. Crazy. Wow, that was a heck of a charge. So I think it's literally going to be open to anybody's game tonight. Convoy obviously showing huge amount of pace on those hards, so I think we're definitely going to see a medium hard compound on a one-stop strategy, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm just going to switch back over to the part over here and let me get the lads to ready up. Going to tell them to ready up over there. Whoopsie. Wrong message. Let's go. Alright. Wrong message. message went out. Anyway, I need to tweak my little stream deck thing that I got going over here. I had the incorrect message going out over there. But anyway, bottom line is rock and roll. It's time to get going, folks, as we wait for the lads to all ready up and we get our little countdown timer. There's the 10-second countdown timer, and we're about to go rock and roll. Everybody still hear me alright? Let's hope the desktop audio is not too loud as we go. Detail, position change, and let's stick with France. All the lights are out, and we go through Mamunga with a drive-through time penalty for jumping the start. Ooh, yes, like. Let's see that everybody gets through here, alright, and in one piece, relatively unscathed. Okay, lovely stuff. Convoy leading the pack out over there. Decided to go with his hearts again, eh? Wow. Let's just check the tyres over here in the meantime as we watch everyone tear through the next corner there. Everyone gets it cleanly through that side, so right, back up to France looking up the inside. Fricky not able to make it stick. Still a long race, 36 laps to go, so let's settle down, lads. As we go, everybody's settling into a little bit of a rhythm over here, so that's good. Okay. Convoy keeping the pace nice and tight at the front over there. And we go into the final corner to start the end of the first lap, and that is onto the second lap of the 110. Cars are nice and full with that fuel, so a little bit slow. I think we should see them get down to the 106s a little bit later, and then into the 105s. A little bit of a position change further back. Now we're going to start seeing some changes here as Cheddar's starting to make a move up the inside over there of Whistler, and he makes it through. Yes, relatively nice and clean. Okay, everybody else made it through there. Fricky and Convoy having a little bit of a look at each other over there. Convoy naturally a little susceptible to the DRS down that second straight over there. The DRS is a killer on this Red Bull ring. Everyone running a very, very similar setup, I think. So Convoy setting a new fastest lap out front there, as we see Lamb Royal dropping down the order over there. Not entirely sure what happened to Lamb Royal. We did have a little damage. It's a little bit wide again over there, but okay. We head back to the front over here. Fricky thought about a move up the inside, decided against it. He thought, okay, I'll rather take him down the next lap. But now we're 2 laps in and onto the third lap, and now these hards are going to start working, and that's where you're seeing France now coming through as we go 3 abreast. Ooh, almost 3 abreast into there. Midas saying hello, I'm going to come and take you as well, Fricky. Fricky says not today, Sonny. Take a back seat. I can't believe how these hards are working on this track. Nice and tight through there, giving each other enough space. That's fantastic. Well done. Beautiful move by Midas on the outside over there. As Cheddar now makes Fricky. Fricky is going backwards at the moment over there, and the guys on the hards are just absolutely flying. So all 4 in the front are sitting on those hards at this moment in time, and they are just mugging the guys on the mediums, which is absolutely ludicrous. Wow. Carrying serious pace, these lads. So, where is the next fight? I mean, there's a fight literally everywhere. Brian's about to make a move on JPS over here. Thought about it, ducked out of that one. I'm just going to stay with these guys in the front as France now takes Convoy, and Midas takes Convoy, and up the inside he goes. Oh, Cheddar thought about it, but thought he'd rather back out for now, take it to the next round. Convoy says, yeah, I'm going to come back at you now, and keeps that inside line, but backs out of it, and Midas into second position. Wow, Midas and France really carrying a blistering pace up front. Cheddar, I think, will probably go past Convoy as well. He was carrying a tremendous amount of pace earlier in the sprint race. So yeah, this is going to be very, very interesting to still see what's transpiring over there as we go back to the lounge. That's cool. So settling down slightly. TC having an absolute nightmare. Let's just have a look see at what we have here with position changes. TC down 5 places, okay, down 4 now. Lamb Royal had a mare, 8 spots down. Baby Boy up 8 spots. Cheddar up 5. So Convoy down 3 now, and so is Fricky. So yeah, still going to get very interesting as we see up the inside goes Midas on France. France trying to fight back, not able to, had a little bit of a snap over there. And right, Midas, your new leader over there. Any penalties so far? No penalties. This is tier 1. The guys race clean. Lovely. Keeping it within those track limits. Well done, lads. As we see Baby Boy down here is about to make a little move. There's some fun happening over this side. Thought about it. That's not the place you want to overtake. But he's getting a little bit antsy. Wants to come past Whistler. Not quite close enough. Not quite close enough. Watch. JPS having a lovely first race over here. I don't know if he raced in the last few times. No, I think he is new to this one. So having a really nice race. Skylar that DNF'd on the previous one, crashing out. Coming back nicely from the last position, up 5 places. Okay, so back to the front runners over here as we see Midas and France still going at it. I think France is just sitting biding his time, 65% ERS, Midas on 40%. Cheddar also busy recharging slightly. Got it set to medium, same as Convoy. All sitting on medium. Midas sitting on none. He's just trying to harvest as much as he can quickly through that little midsection of sector 3. And back into medium again. Managed to harvest a little bit so he could defend, and something just happened with France. What just happened with France? He just glitched out over there. I don't know what the hell just happened over there, but he just glitched out. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Luckily we got that on the stream. I don't know if any of you guys saw that, but he just went down a whole lot of places all of a sudden. That was the most bizarre thing. F124, guys. What bug's gonna hit you next? But he's behind Fricky. So going up the inside of Fricky, and does he leave space? He leaves space. France makes the move through. So all good over there. He'll fight his way back. Convoy in his sights next. Trey in the Ferrari settled into a nice little groove there ahead of Baby Boy. Brian, Whistler, JPS. Oh, Lamb Royal making a comeback over there. Goes around the outside of Spinnacle. Oh, pushing hard. Wants to fight all the way back. Wasn't happy about spinning off earlier. TC having a little bit of a nightmare on the pace over here. Dropped back quite a bit. Skylar's coming up nice and strong. Glitch having a nice chill time over there. Clean air. As with Skilly, Gems in the pit, getting a little front wing over there. And Cheddar is your new leader up front. Convoy is about to come past. Thought about it, decided against it. Convoy mugging Midas as well. 8 laps into a 36 lap race. I think around about lap 24 or so we probably will see them between 22 and 24. We'll see them coming in with replacing those hards and moving onto a set of mediums. That would be the front runners over there. Just actually have a look see at the tyres again over there, just the position changes quickly. Cheddar up 7 spots. Baby Boy up 9. Blade Brian having a lovely race this time around, also up 7 spots. And then when we look at that, yeah, so the top 4 are running 8-lap-old hards as France goes up the inside of Midas, and he has a little bit of a slap over there. Oh man, pushing him down another 3 spots. It was an absolute nightmare. He took that corner a little bit too tight, and that one, you just touch that throttle and your tail end comes past you. And so far only Spinnacle with a penalty. So we'll sit and check as this settles down into a rhythm over here. France now having to fight all the way back again after that slight momentary lapse into turn 2. Okay. Nice little DRS train happening over there. That's TC Drum. Oh, shame, man. Getting hit with a 3-second time penalty as well. Here comes Baby Boy up the inside of Trey. Does he make it stick? Maybe yes, maybe no, maybe a little bit of a slap and tickle over there from the Ferrari of Trey, but they give each other the space. Baby Boy has made it through, but Trey's also got DRS open. Thought about a move up the inside. Baby Boy closed it off quite nicely, and now he's got France to contend with on his tail. Right. So we go with Cheddar. Nice and comfortable little off throttle over there. And getting in there, getting that DRS. He's got quite a bit of DRS and ERS over there built up. 24% for Convoy. So Convoy is going to get mugged down this last little as we have another sector 3 issue over there. I think that was a glitch that had a little bit of a spin over there, but it seems to have been resolved as Cheddar goes up the inside around the outside and makes it stick. All that DRS and ERS. He didn't even use much ERS, it's just that DRS is so powerful down that straight. Right, time to sit behind him and harvest. Just sit and harvest. Get your DRS built up. As we see, France has made up a position over there, and he's got Baby Boy in his sights next. Gunner with a 3-second time penalty. Just trying to see where the next little fights are happening. There's a whole little fight happening between TC and Skylar, but Lamb Royal is definitely chomping at the bit. He wants to get past Whistler. I'm sure he'll make it stick this time around. Not down this little short pit straight, but definitely down the back end. He's sitting on 68% ERS and 41% for Whistler. So it just didn't hook that corner up nicely. Battled a little bit through there, so unfortunately didn't quite get into that. Convoy getting mugged a little bit there by Midas. Whoa, a little bit of a bump from Convoy on the back end of Midas, as Midas is wanting to take over that position from Cheddar, sitting on 27%, 57 ERS. So Cheddar's still sitting nice and pretty out front over there. He can control it quite nicely. Midas sitting on 32% now. He keeps switching between none and medium. His ERS, managing his ERS well, trying to get a harvest in as we see our first pit stop in the form of Trey, the race pit stop, not the guys that had wing damage earlier, like Gunner and James. I think they pit stopped earlier for some wing changes. Let's just have a look see at the pit stops. Yeah, it was James and Gunner that stopped earlier. So Trey in after lap 13 on those mediums. So let's see. He's now into the hards, and it's looking like these hards have really been performing quite well as we watch this whole cluster of guys going into turn 3. Ooh, Franz has managed to fight his way back into 5th position. He's now taken Baby Boy, as Lamb Royal gets a 3-second time penalty. Pushing a little bit hard over there, trying to make back all those positions. And tidying it up nicely over there, getting closer to each other as they come down the pit straight. Now it's going to all be about who gets a good drive out of this turn 1. Get the power down, get it nice, clean, and then it's a big DRS train. Who's got the most ERS to burn? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Everyone nice and clean through there. Franz gets past Frikkie and quickly deploys that ERS and gets past Convoy. And back into 3rd place is Franz. Almost went a little wide over there. Managed to just keep that braking under control. Well done. And Franz back into the podium positions. But Convoy will not let that one go just yet. I'm sure he'll stick with Franz and just sit and harvest his ERS now. As Franz hunts down Cheddar. Cheddar hunting down Midas. Midas sitting with 27% ERS, 30%. So about to get mugged again by Cheddar, but not down this little pit straight. He'll wait and get a nice little drive out of this turn 1, and there he goes. Ooh, slapped around a little bit, but with the DRS open and deploying that ERS, it's going to be like taking candy from a baby. He goes, does the block pass into turn 2. And he's got it, and he'll have the DRS. No, he does not have the DRS, so he didn't manage to hook it up, because if you cross that line just before T2 just at the right time, then you actually get a nice DRS down that little back straight here. Anywho, so these guys are going to just carry on swapping positions. Now it's Midas's turn to harvest a little bit behind Cheddar. So I'm sure he'll switch between none and medium as we go now. Okay, what else are we seeing? Convoy all over the back end of France. They're still not letting him get away. As Frikkie goes into the pits. Right. So Frikkie pitting after 14 laps on those mediums. He's come in. He's going to go into the hards now. So now the $1 million question is, how will he perform as he comes out of the pits now in 8th position, and he goes onto the hards when all the guys on the hards are going to be coming in from mediums. If those hards are running a little bit better than the mediums, that is definitely going to make it interesting. As we see our whole position change here again. Woo, Franz up the inside of Cheddar. Going to go one more back and sit with Convoy as we watch this little battle going. Ooh, exciting times. As we go through the penultimate corner there and into the final corner. Oh, really closed up nice and tight over there, and away he goes. Right. No bravery into this corner, but do we get a good drive out of there? We get a good drive out of there as we see another person falling. I thought I saw something in sector 3 there, but let's have a look-see. On board. Oh, no real overtaking, but Franz back into the front again. Now it's going to be the game of who is going to pit first. Is there going to be an overcut or an undercut? That's going to be the $1 million question here, as Franz gets mugged by Midas. Takes back that pole position, that first position, shall I say, the winning spot. Okay, Momonga and Skilly, they've gone into pit. They're getting rid of those old mediums. Or actually, it looks like Momonga is... Yes, I think he's coming on the pit exit now shortly. So he's gone onto some medium, so he must have been on the hards as well. Okay. rock and roll. I'm just going to leave that graphic up over there in the meantime while everyone does their pit stops and their tyre changes. So I think we've got about another 5 laps to go on these hards before we start seeing these guys coming in. So that'll probably put us around lap 22, and then the guys are going to come in and they're going to do the rest of the race on the mediums. I think that would be a safe assumption. So anywhere between, I'd say, lap 21 and 24 is when we're going to see these guys coming in for their pit stops, because they've really been pushing hard. I wonder how it is going with the actual tyre degradation. It's not such a high deg track, even though it is a very quick track. I didn't find it to be a very high deg track. Right. So these guys are just going to be swapping positions the whole time. I was going to say, why is it showing Gunner has only done 14 laps on the hards, but that's because he actually pitted earlier. He needed to change that wing. Okay. Right, so pretty much the entire field on hards at this moment in time. Another 3-second time penalty is dished out. Let's have a look see at all the penalties so far. So Royal on that. Skylar still sitting with 10 seconds over there. Archie. That I think was for maybe a collision somewhere along the line. Not entirely sure. Maybe for speeding in the pit lane. Ooh, France has a big slap. Loses that position to Cheddar as he managed to catch that just in time. Let's just have a look see at the position changes so far. Baby boy up 11 spots. Fantastic. He's having a fantastic race so far. So I'm going to leave this on. Skylar Sims with a 3-second time penalty. So Skylar's race really just not going to the daily order. Brian now sitting 10 seconds behind this front leading 5. Baby boy staying within contention over there. These 5 definitely have a different pace from everybody else at this moment in time. Looking at that mini track map, everyone's spread out so nicely across this track. What would make it really interesting right now is a safety car. Who's going to find the wall in an awkward spot? Let's not commentator curse it. But a safety car would definitely spice things up a little bit right now since we've got no rain. What do you guys on the stream think here? Do we commentator curse it? No, let's not. Anyway. So everybody's gone in for their stops. That's pretty much everybody that was really... I mean, there's a couple of them that were on the hards, but pretty much all the medium tyre guys that started on that, they've all gone and pit stopped over there, which means they're going to be pushing the next sort of 17 as Midas goes in. So Midas now being the first one in with those hards and onto a set of mediums. Right, excellent. So that's going to get interesting. Now we're going to see, is there an undercut or is there an overcut? Because now that means Midas has got to run 15 laps. So as I said, by lap 21 we're going to start seeing the guys coming in. Right, now it gets interesting. Do we have an undercut over here? Haha. We will see shortly how that starts transpiring. As Midas has come out just behind, come out in a little bit of traffic over there. So he's on Trey's derriere as he comes through and thought about it, decided against it, and that's it. Trey spins out with a little bit of contact over there with Fricky, and Midas takes that spot over there. Next up is Fricky in his sights as we see who's going in. Nobody's going in, they're staying out. So this is going to be interesting because now Midas has also got that little bit of a toe over here behind Fricky. So he's going to be within DRS. His tyres are now up to temperature almost. After this lap it'll start really catching a nice little bit of temperature. So let's see, he's got that DRS. This is really going to help him not lose out too much time, because if you come out You're not really behind someone that can give you a nice little toe and a nice little DRS, and you're just running in that clean air all the time. It does make it a little bit difficult. But let's see, he's going to probably take him down this back straight over here as Midas goes and deploys. ERS goes through. Fricky not fighting that one, decided against it, and Midas is through now, hunting the guys down. That's 14 seconds so far. It's made up some good time. So now it's going to get interesting. Who's going to pit? And they all pit. A whole lot of them. All four of them are into the pits, and oh, that was close. Almost a big lockup over there. As Midas comes around the last corner. So the undercut was strong tonight. As Midas goes flying past with the fastest lap time as well. And so does Fricky. There's Cheddar coming out now. Let's just see. As Cheddar comes out, there's Trey in front of him as well, and that is a massive gap over there. So that undercut was really, really powerful for Midas. Good call, good call, good call. So these guys have got to do some serious hard racing now to try and catch up as Convoy goes up the inside of Cheddar. Oh, nice and clean, nice and clean. It's going to be interesting to see Convoy's pace on those mediums now. If he had that kind of pace, and these guys had that kind of pace on the hards, it's going to be quite interesting. Seems that France was held up somewhere along the line. I'm not entirely sure, but he's quite far behind Baby Boy at this moment in time. He's only got 6% ERS. Baby Boy in 25, so France not in DRS and doesn't have much ERS, so he's going to battle a little bit. Get some temperature into those tyres, and I'm sure it will be okay in a few laps time, as we see these three are having a good right royal chunk at it. That's Cheddar past, trying to go up the inside. Okay, so Cheddar and Convoy making it past Trey. Nice and clean. Trey didn't fight that one too hard. He knew that he was going to not be able to contest that one too much. Not with the pace these two have been carrying. Right. They start hunting down Fricky, who's now 2 seconds ahead of Cheddar. So let's see that time come down. Let's see how far we are on these. So Fricky on 8 lap old hards. Yeah, I think these guys are just going to come flying past shortly on these mediums. Let's just have a look at the latest penalties. So the top 5 over there without any. France sitting with a 3-second time penalty still. So he's going to definitely need to make up some time and get up into the front and contest for that podium if he wants to not drop too many positions. Right, as we settle down into a mild panic. Old Scully had a rough time. Oh, sorry, that's a mosquito that's busy munching me while I'm busy commentating over here. They love Nando's. I'm like a big spicy meatball. What's happening in the back over here? Oh, okay, Gunner was put into the pit, so that's why Spinnacle was dropping like that. Okay, so Fricky still 2.5 seconds behind over there. Baby Boy with the fastest lap. And are they going to take him now? I'm sure they will take him. He's 75% ERS. And not much ERS from Convoy or from Cheddar. But they both go through. Cheddar with a block pass and manages to keep control through that very tight corner. And had some DRS as well. Thinking about a move up the inside of Convoy, decided against it. Okay, rather fight another day. Very nice. Okay, so now they've got 2 seconds to go to hunt down Midas over there, and Convoy's definitely got the pace. What's Midas doing in the front over there in the meantime? He's busy deploying ERS still. I'd be harvesting a little bit, bud. I really would. Try and harvest a little bit more because those lads are coming. There's baby boy's closing up on the tail end over there. He's managed to get past Ricky. France still 2.3 seconds off the pace over here with these guys. And not much ERS either. Oh, geez. So yeah, gonna need to harvest quite a bit over there. Try and catch these guys up front. Cheddar now under the 2 second mark. So he's dropped 3/10 in the last 2 sectors. So that's going to be an interesting one now to see. I'd say probably in about 2 laps time, unless Midas makes a mistake, in about 4 laps time, Cheddar's going to be within the DRS and fighting for that first position. I'm amazed we haven't seen a virtual safety car or anything just yet. That's very nice. Let's go have a look at the back over here. There's a little bit of a fight going on there. Skilly going past Mamunga. Whoa, massive glitch over there. That just confused the living hell out of my left and right hemispheres of the grey matter. Skilly now with a 3 second time penalty. Ooh, just pushing a little bit hard over there. A little too hard. Okay. So we're back into the front action over here. Cheddar almost, he's proved me wrong, and within a lap and a half he's almost within DRS zone of Midas. But has he burned through all of his ERS? Yes, he has, and being able to achieve that. But still, that pace is good, that pace is strong. Baby boy harvesting nicely behind these lads. Nice, 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 nice. Convoy needs to just literally sit and chill behind Cheddar over here and just harvest, harvest, harvest. We've got 7 laps, well now 7 laps to go, so we don't want to end up with no ERS, but Convoy says hold my battery, I will show you. Goes a little bit wide off the track, and that helps Cheddar get that position right back again. Rather just sit there, chill, harvest a little. He's busy pulling you towards Midas any which way. Try and bide that time. Although the pressure from Baby Boy is constant and unrelenting, because Baby Boy wants a podium too. He wants a win badly. JPS is having a lovely race so far. Go and have a look see at the Visa Cash App Red Bull of the reserve driver. All over the back end of Blade Brian. Had a bit of a slap over there, lost a bit of time. Brian now with a 3 second time penalty. Shucks. Where are we now with these penalties? All over the place. But if JPS stays in this position, he will pretty much end up in 8th position, which is a great night out. As we see, Midas has now been taken by Cheddar. Cheddar in the front. He decides he's got pace to send it down there. Midas with 38%. Okay, Cheddar has harvested some. Convoy now busy harvesting some more. As we see France slowly making inroads. He's now at the 3 second mark, just under the 3 second mark behind Fricky. So we see France coming into the shot on that final corner. Right, and here we go with some position changes again. Always Midas going to bide his time and just sit there and harvest as much as he can. These guys aren't designed to sit and play the cautious game. They're ESIM racers that want the win. They want to be in the front. They want to be leading the pack. Not everyone can be a winner, but second sucks. Well, what did I say? Winning isn't everything, but second sucks. So they all just want to get into that position. As we see JPS and Brian still having a little bit of a fight over there. There's a brief change of positions. Brian going a bit wide through a corner. Trying to make that Red Bull of his as wide as a London bus. Ooh, exciting times. So they're going to continue trading places over there. Scarlet trying to go up the inside of Mamunga. But we're going to go back to the front guys over here as we see 4 laps to go after this last set of corners. Okay, as we're entering into sector 3 shortly. Sector 2 is just punishing on the tyres. Okay, JP has made it past Brian. It's hunting down Trey, but not going to make it up in that 10-second, unfortunately. Well, unless a safety car comes out now to go and ruin that one, I think it would be safe to say. Ooh, sorry guys, excuse my yawning. Baby boy thought about a move up the inside, backed out of it. Clever move, clever move. Convoy deploying. Let's see, what have we got here? There's going to be a 3-way into this corner. No, everyone's just chilling. Just chilling. France at 2.7 seconds behind, so he's dropped 3/10, but it's taken 2 laps to drop 3/10, so I don't think France is going to manage to get out of the 6th spot. Unfortunately, after some great race pace, but once you lose the DRS, if you're not near the DRS side of life, it really does punish you down this track, especially if you run a higher wing setup, higher bit of downforce. Baby boy thinking about a move up the inside of Flicky. Is he going to be close enough? Yeah, thinking about it. Oh, leave some space. Yeah, no, there we go. Nice. Beautiful driving there, guys. Nice and controlled. Everyone respecting everyone else. Well done. As Brian is trying to make a move up the inside of JPS again. And makes it stick. And Whistler's come to join the party, saying, yeah, I want some of this action. Right, so they're having a good old fight over there. But pretty much an incident-free race so far, so this is pretty good. Baby boy not thinking about a move up the inside of Flicky. That's wheel-to-wheel racing right there. Get out of this view. There you go. Let's go to this view instead. I don't know why the camera angle insists on going down there into that on the wing view for so long. I don't want it for so long. Need some of those nice aerial shots that we had in some of the other tracks. Right, as we see Cheddar coming up on one of the back markers over here. Who is that? That must be OA Gunner up ahead. Right, as we're going to start seeing the lapping happening shortly. Oh, convoy up the inside. Is there contact? Oh, a little bit of a slap over there from convoy losing the rear. Just came on a power a little too early, and that cost him and dropped back into the clutches of Flicky and Baby Boy, who now also want to come past. They also want to have a go at that one. Baby Boy's still trying to get past Flicky, but Flicky is saying he's not having any of that tonight. Looking at how low his car is, wow, if the graphics are accurate on this, he is running an incredibly low setup. I mean, that Williams is practically dragging on the floor. So yeah, he's definitely staying off the curves. And wow, that was it. Sheesh, that snuck up on me again. It keeps doing that every single week. It goes by so quick. So Cheddar takes the win with Midas following that, Convoy third. That is your podium for tonight. Some brilliant fights happening over there. France finished in 6th. Just couldn't contend with by being out of that DRS zone. So yeah, as we see some of those others, JPS on his first night out in, I don't know if it's in a while or if it's what it was, but yeah, great in 9th position over there. TC had a bit of a nightmare in the beginning, but he managed to claw his way back into 11th. Let's just see how we ended up with the position changes over there. So Baby Boy having had the best race. I wonder, he should probably get driver of the day, Baby Boy, for 11 positions up over there. Okay. Wow, fantastic racing. I'll say Baby Boy for driver of the day. Have we got it? Have we got it? Come on, driver of the day. Yep, Baby Boy, I called it. I called it. Absolutely fantastic. Some brilliant racing over there as we go to the podium. Because the Convoy and the Midas. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Really, really great racing over there. We'll just capture this for the stream for tomorrow. Go into the race director to have a look, see at who did what. A couple of tyre changes there, a whole lot of invalidated lap time, drive-through penalty for Mamunga, showing that really hurt tremendously on that one. So that is it, folks. That was the sprint weekend. I think next week we're on to Spain. So when we go through to Spain next week, that's back to your normal qualifying and all of that. So yeah, but as always, thank you everybody for joining us in Austria, and we wish you a wonderful weekend and look forward to seeing you guys for the Spanish Grand Prix next week. Have a good one. Cheers.